did you know that you could have watched this video early and ad-free if you had become a member of my Patreon? How do you do that? I'm glad you asked. It's very simple. Head over to patreon.com/MarvinFrancois where you can get early, ad-free, and exclusive access to my content way before the general public does here on my YouTube channel. That's patreon.com/MarvinFrancois. And if you're too lazy to type it up there, don't worry. I'll leave a link to the website in the description below. Patreon.com/MarvinFrancois. Looking forward to seeing you on the other side. But until then, peace from the Middle East and enjoy the video. Let's go.
Let's talk about public records.
Okay.
Because being in the credit repair space and you, of course, being in the consumer law space, I get people by the boatload that come to me literally every single day with a bankruptcy on their credit report that they're looking to get moved, right? Or even one, I remember on the last video, there was one dude that was talking about like, I bet you he can't teach us how to do with child support, right? That's on our credit report. That also in a way is a public record. Could you talk to, let's first start off with the bankruptcy. Talk to us a little bit about how we can maneuver and deal with bankruptcies that are on our credit report using consumer law mastery.
So as I know a lot of people talk about, you know, oh, I'm a citizen, I'm a citizen, I'm a citizen.
Right.
Well, there's a difference between being a citizen and being a consumer where consumer laws are concerned.
Right.
So as a citizen, you have public records.
Right.
As a consumer, you have a right to privacy.
Say that again, say that again, say that again, say it again. Say it slow. Say it slow. Go ahead.
As a citizen, you have public records.
Right.
But as a consumer, Congress gives you the right to privacy.
Right.
They mention it under the FCRA and they mention it under the FDCPA.
Okay.
So, hint, hint. So right now, Google for me, because I like proving the things that I say.
Right.
15 USC 1681.
Just like that.
Yep. Congressional findings.
And statement of purpose. So where am I going?
You should be at A4.
A4. All right. So A is accuracy and fairness of credit reporting. 4 being, all right, there is a need to ensure that consumer reporting agencies exercise their grave responsibility with fairness, impartiality, and a respect for the consumer's right to privacy.
Now go to the FDCPA. 15 USC.
So type in FDCPA?
No, just type in 15 USC.
15 USC, okay.
1692.
15 USC, 1692.
And let's read the congressional findings there as well.
And declaration of purpose. From A?
Yeah.
Abusive practices. So there is an abundant evidence of the use of abusive, deceptive, and unfair debt collection practices by many debt collectors, right? Abusive debt collection practices contribute to the number of personal bankruptcies, to marital instability, to the loss of jobs, and to invasions of individual privacy. Keep going or stop?
So we just read 2 laws.
Right.
FCRA, Fair Credit Reporting Act,
right,
and the FDCPA.
Right.
And under both, Congress is telling you that your privacy is being violated under each one. So you see where I'm going with this?
Right.
So now, when you have the consumer laws at your disposal and you're able to use them, this is how you get your deletion. Because the first thing is, all right, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian get information from a company called LexisNexis,
right,
SageStream, and a company called LCI.
Okay.
Now, LexisNexis gives TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian a lot of the information, but there's also secondary companies that they get information from, like SageStream and this company out of California called LCI. TransUnion, they're slick. So for bankruptcies, from 2018 forward, TransUnion doesn't take from LexisNexis anymore. They take from LCI, that company in California. But before that, prior 2018, LexisNexis is the big furnisher. Of course, sometimes now they get information from SageStream. So you have to know where to go.
Right.
So you're not gonna go to the big 3 first.
Right. You're gonna go to the second.
If I'm gonna fight you and you have a bigger brother, I'm not going to big bro. No.
I'm going to big bro.
No.
Right.
I'm coming to get you first.
Right.
So take your beef up with the ones that supplied. So how anyone can know who is supplying the information, just do a validation of the account. They're going to say verified, right? But in that, they're going to tell you who verified the information. So they're going to say like something like, the information was verified by LexisNexis. Okay, I know who to go to. Thank
Right.
you very much.
Right.
Go to LexisNexis. So now that we're on the subject of the bankruptcy, I know the courts doesn't supply information
Right.
to the consumer reporting agencies. They
Right.
don't.
Right.
So I'm going to write the court, and I'm going to say, hey, clerk, I found this on my consumer report, and I wanted to know what procedures do y'all have in place that y'all use to report to the consumer reporting agencies.
Right.
Well, the clerk's going to tell you that we do not report to the consumer reporting agencies. So if y'all don't report to them, how is the information being verified? There's a system called PACER, PACER, Public. I can't remember it. If you look it up, it's going to tell you something about the informational record system. You know what? Let's look it up.
Pacer. What?
PACER.
Just Pacer.
Just type in PACER.
Pacer. Yeah. So Pacer stands for the Public Access to Court Electronic Records.
There we go.
Yeah. There you go. Got you. So what exactly is Pacer?
So it's an online system that, you remember we spoke about the citizen and the consumer?
Citizen.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's where they keep the public information in. LexisNexis, SageStream, LCI, they go in there, pull the information out. Hey, Big Three, we have some stuff. You want it? Yeah. All right. Batch those up, send it over.
Right.
You send it.
Right.
They violated permissible purpose.
Right.
Because now you didn't give LexisNexis, SageStream, or LCI any permission. We just read it.
Right.
Under 15 USC 1681B number 2.
Right.
They need that written permission.
Right.
So there is no permissible purpose.
Right.
But they furnish a consumer report on behalf of you without your permission to the Big Three. First, well, that's the second violation now. Because first we talk about the privacy.
Right.
Your right to privacy, that's been invaded. Now we're talking about permissible purpose. So now we're going to catch them in their lie.
Right.
Right? And what I'm breaking down to you, this book right here.
Boom.
The Do For Self, the Educated Consumer's Guide to the Leading Your Own Bankruptcy, the steps are outlined in there. And I'm telling you, dude, like the stuff that I found out when I was writing that book is ridiculous, right? So now they're going to say, oh, LexisNexis is verified, but there's also a thing called an investigative consumer report.
Say that one more time.
An investigative consumer report.
Okay.
15 USC. Go ahead.
Let's
Fact check me.
15 USC, go ahead.
1681A. And then you go down to E.
Give me a second.
E is in echo.
So in E, we got, give me a second here. All right, cool. So 15 US Code 1681A, we're going to E, right? So it says the term investigative consumer report means a consumer report or portion thereof in which information on a consumer's character, general reputation, personal characteristics, or mode of living is obtained through personal interviews with neighbors, friends, or associates of the consumer reported on, or with others with whom he is acquainted or may have knowledge concerning any such items of information. Keep going.
No, that's good.
Okay.
So Congress is telling you what needs to be done for an investigation.
Right.
But people are so caught up on method of verification. I don't know where that word came from. They're asking the wrong thing.
Okay.
That's why they're not getting the results. Because I've read the FCRA many times and I could have overlooked it. I did not see method of verification in there.
Right.
What I did saw was an investigative consumer report.
Right.
And if you go to 15 USC 1681D.
1681D.
Yeah.
I got you right now.
It should bring you to disclosures
Of investigative consumer reports. So where do you want me to start?
So, no, we're not going to get in there. I just wanted the people to know
Okay, got you.
that portion now, that portion is what gives you the right as the consumer to request your investigative consumer report.
Right.
So it's pretty lengthy, so I don't want you to read through all of it. But for everybody that's watching this right now, do your due diligence.
Right. DYDD.
This is the part where Congress tells you you can request your
Investigative consumer report.
100%.
So now with all the with all these different laws and strategies, now this we don't only have to use this for bankruptcy. We could also use it for another public record like child support as well, correct?
Yes.
So anything that comes from the courts, whether it's maybe even a eviction, so I believe. Right.
Those are, you don't really even need that.
Okay,
You
got
can
you.
just delete the account or block the account from reporting.
Got you.
That's light work.
But anything that comes from a court, right? Child support, bankruptcy, and the list go. Money,
The courts don't report
because they're not the data furnishers.
Bruh, people are duped into believing
Mm-hmm.
that these courts report to the consumer reporting agencies.
Mm-hmm.
There's a middleman
Mm-hmm.
that's running
Mm-hmm.
the information.
Goodness
They're
gracious.
going there to get the information,
Mhm.
and they're bringing it back over there.
Goodness
So how did
gracious.
you verify the information?
Right. Man. Okay, all right.
So let me wrap up bankruptcy real quick. 'Cause-
All right, let's do it.
So now that you you got the letter from the court, right?
Right.
You know that they're lying because
Right.
they told you that it was verified, and you know that it's a lie.
Mhm.
You're gonna put those together, right? So basically, you're gonna put your letter together. You're gonna send it to the little man first.
Right.
Go to LexisNexis, go to SageStream, go to LCI, whoever furnished it.
Mhm.
Go to them 1st
Mhm.
Dispute the item. Because first we spoke about the violation of your right to privacy,
Right.
right? Permissible purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're lying saying that it was investigated. It's not. Well, we're going to need the investigative consumer report.
Mm-hmm.
You can't provide me those. Come on, bro. Let's
Right.
go. We're going to have a conversation now.
Yeah.
So now it's either my remedy is either you're going to delete it
Mm-hmm.
or
You gonna pay me.
you're going to run me my coins.
I
'cause
need that.
now I'm going to get me
I need
a
that.
consumer
Right.
lawyer.
Right.
If I can't do it myself,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let them know what I found.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm coming after you.
It's about that time.
Run me my coins.
Run me my bread. Give me my breach, my coin. Just like that. Violate your money.
Run me my coins.
Run me my money. And then that's it. 1, 2, 3. Goodness.
So now
gracious.
that's one part.
Okay.
You have to rinse and repeat for the other 3 up.